Good evening and welcome to Exposing the Gobshite. My name is Anne Kelly, and my guest on the show tonight is the Taoiseach, Brian Cowan. Brian, I'm going to start tonight's show by offering you a suggestion.
Well, given the state we are in, I'm willing to listen to all ideas.
We could build a time machine, go back a few years, and fix some of the mistakes you and your government made. You allowed cheap credit fuel a speculative property bubble. You cut taxes and weakened the state's revenue stream. You privatized valuable and profitable public companies. You allowed obscene wealth concentrate in fewer and fewer hands. You gave away our sovereignty in repeated EU treaties, including our currency.
If only we had a time machine going forward, but, alas, we don't. I guess without the time machine we have no alternative but the EU and IMF.
I have another idea. What if, instead of selling our sovereignty, we build a sustainable economy?
And, going forward, that's exactly what we plan to do. We are relieving private businesses and millionaires of their personal debt so they can once again prosper.
I didn't know we were all millionaires. Instead of socializing and amassing hundreds of billions of debt, we could repudiate this illegitimate and perpetual debt of private institutions and individuals, and capitalize a state development bank. We should allow private institutions deal with their own debt, and we should concentrate on building a well-capitalized state banking system. What if we were to nationalize our oil and gas, of which there is an estimated 560 billion, rather than allowing private companies take all the profits? We could use this money to meet our legitimate outstanding sovereign debt, and subsequently attract further investment from other sovereign funds, create jobs and invest in sustainable energy, such as wind and wave power. We could even create an export industry in sustainable energy that would benefit both the economy and the environment.
Hang on a second, Anne. We need to look at the national interest, and we all need to take our share of the pain. That's the reality we face.
Sorry, Taoiseach. You don't need to lecture the people of Ireland about sharing the pain. Think about it, we could plan development, rather than leaving it up to the short-term whims of professional gamblers. We could take power back from the EU over our seas and marine life resources. For decades now we have been losing money through EU fisheries policies, and now that we need money and jobs more than anything, we could repatriate these powers from the EU. And rather than sell off semi-state companies for a quick buck to pay back some of the illegitimate and unpayable debt, we could support these successful and key assets that provide much-needed revenue to the state and employment to the country.
I'm sorry, Anne. I wish we could, but the EU, IMF, big businesses and millionaire gamblers won't like it. It just won't wash with them.
Well, Brian, are we a democracy or not? For more information, check out www.communistpartyofireland.ie.